Not sure how this is. It could be working perfectly and I really wouldn't be able to tell. Hopefully I am live at the moment. And it's not updated, so let's just fix that very quickly. Rid of that. So yeah, I am live at the moment, hopefully it's not doing too bad. I would like to change oh no, go away. So if you're watching this right now, then hello. I'm just sorting some things out. Like actually I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to figure out how to change the whatchamacallit thumbnail, because I believe it is still the Shadow of Mordor one. The last time I did a live stream. Apparently my live stream health is good, which is awesome. Anyway, change thumbnail here. I've got it figured out. Don't worry, this is going well. This is how you start off a stream, and plus it gives people time to jump in if they want to. If you're watching this live, then wow, you're a brave person. I'll put somewhere a link in the description when I start actually doing the video properly. Videos. So what I'm doing now is basically going through my computer trying to find a thumbnail, because I am that sad. Wow, my fucking thing then. I don't really have a proper thumbnail, so I'm not sure what to do. Why choose that one? Will that one work? Bastard. Is it worth it for a thumbnail? Yes it is. Yes it very much is. So yeah, if people are watching right now, I'm just waiting. Or if you watch on YouTube, then you're weird because you could skip forward to the point of putting the link below. But what I'm basically doing is just waiting. So if you're watching on YouTube, description, jump ahead. But if not, then I'm just trying to change my thumbnail. Should have really got this ready before. Completely forgot about thumbnails and all that stuff because I'm a bit of an idiot. And I'm just going to take some time now to sort this out. Plus I'm kind of checking if my live stream is good. For some reason I can't stream on Twitch at all, and I don't know why. Like every time I try and stream on Twitch, the stream lasts about 3 to 4 seconds, or like 30 to 40 seconds, then just completely dies on me. And like, I don't know why. I can't put on any notifications yet. Hopefully once I get a better computer I can start doing that. But for the moment I'm just testing out some stuff, and hopefully it'll all be good eventually, later down the line. Everything will be alright. But for now I'm just sorting some things out. Mainly testing, streaming at the moment. Can't remember what I did with thumbnails, made them blue. Yeah, but mainly I'm testing out streaming at the moment to see how well it'll go. Object, outline object. And you know, if streaming goes well for me, I'll keep doing it. At the moment, I am literally explaining it as I get further into the stream, but it has been an annoying few days for me trying to actually get some recording done, or even streaming, because it's been warm, which has not been fun, and no air conditioning because it's England and we're not used to hot weather. Secondly, I've had people just like next door been doing the most loud, annoying construction ever, and it won't be that bothered if they told us, "Hey, Mrs. Zebras, what's up, dude?" But yeah, it's just been, it's been insane. It's been actually insane trying to get anything sorted in the last like 2 weeks, and I've just come back from, well, I said just come back, about 2 weeks ago I came back from Russia after watching the World Cup. Obviously disappointing England, right? But what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Thumbnail updated. Good, good, good. Thumbnail's been updated. It's episode 53 if you are watching of the Wigan Athletic Career Mode. I did say I would stream on Twitch and I did make loads of videos, but I completely forgot that I couldn't stream on Twitch. For some reason I can only stream on YouTube. not too bad. I'm just going to stick with YouTube then for the next 6 months, whatever it is, and just start streaming. All my videos will be streams. I'm not going to edit down my videos afterwards. I'm doing good. Apart from me, just if you were wondering, by the way, if you're watching this video afterwards, I am talking to people in chat. If you do want to watch my videos live, I will have a schedule eventually. But for the first, mainly for July, I'll be figuring things out, testing out streams, hopefully slowly upgrading my PC, and then I can do certain things. But for the moment, it's just going to be streaming. And wow, I've not played this career mode. Actually, if I very quickly show you, when I go to save, I've got loads of career modes. The last time I played this Wigan Career Mode was the 23rd of May. It has been insane how, it's been almost a month. It's been a month and a half since I actually, played with Wigan. So, yeah, it's quite messed up, actually. So what I'm going to do is just quickly go to the calendar and advance forward. I'm starting the episode now, kind of thing, and we've got a few games. We've got Spartak Moscow, we've got Bournemouth, Palace, PSG and West Brom. I'll play all them matches today if I get time. Basically, I'll be streaming for about 2 hours. So up until UK time, 1:30 or about 2 o'clock if I push it. But we've got some other games as well, like against Cameroon and some other people. But if you were, if you are watching afterwards, this will all be uploaded as one big video. You can skip forward. I'll put the timestamps in the description if I remember for each game and when we play it. So yeah, if you want to skip forward and just watch the matches, you can do that. But yeah, if you want to watch live, just you can find out. And when I stream, I'll eventually get a setup done. Mr. Zebras has the bed. Wow, honestly, if you think I'm bad on videos for talking, like on streams, it'd be 10 times worse. But Mr. Zebras has asked how I think Wigan will get on this season. Now, to be honest, I don't know. So far, I'm happy with what Wigan have done signing-wise. They've signed De Silva Lopez, I believe his name is. Brilliant player. I've signed him before on FIFA, obviously. He's good, but I've seen him play for Peterborough. Very good player. Very skillful. Only 19, I believe, so he has got potential to go on and do something in football, not just for Wigan, but he's a good stepping stone for him. Plus, he's a good player for Wigan to bring on as a sub. They also signed Reece James on loan from Chelsea. I love Reece James. Saw him play a lot of games last season for the, I believe it was under 19s or under 18s, whatever it was. He looks good. So Wigan have got a potential good season coming up to sign Kai Naismith from Portsmouth, and Cook's managed him before. So, you know, Wigan, I'm hoping to just stay up. Forced meant to for 3 days, nothing too major. For Wigan, I'm hoping they'll stay up this season. That's all I'm hoping for. In the Championship, finish 15th, 14th, whatever, just don't get relegated again, because the last 3-4 seasons for Wigan has been relegation, relegation, and now promotion. So just don't go down. Finish fucking 20th for all I care. As long as it's not 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 22nd, 23rd, 24th, not bothered. Just stay up. And maybe don't do a Bolton, because they can't afford to pay their players. But anyway, here's the scouting thing, and I'll quickly go through this. And not a bad player there in Benito and Neas. These guys are terrible. This is how I do my scouting, by the way, if you were wondering. Just to go through, and I look for potential more than anything else. I don't care if the overall is terrible. It's all about potential. So 75 to 94 is good. 72 to 94 is good. That's not good enough. 86. Looking for high potential. That's good. Fabio Diaz. His overall is not great, but potential is there. Ponce is looking a bit bad. Oh, he's actually looking pretty good, actually. Never mind. And then we got Vasco Nunes, who I'm actually going to get rid of. Is Will Grigg on fire? Depends who you ask. In the Championship, no. Will Grigg is terrible in the Championship. But in the League One, in League One, Will Grigg's pretty good. But in the Championship, he's not that good. Well, recently anyway. So I'm hoping he has a good season, obviously, but I doubt he will. Hello, very good player here. Ollie Morgan. I'm actually going to sign him up straight away. I think he'll do okay. I think he'll get about 10 goals, and that'll be good for him. He's just got to make sure he doesn't. He's got to make sure that he doesn't bitch and moan. Because last Championship season, he bitched and moaned a lot when he didn't play properly, and it pissed me right off. Just no, he's got to learn to sometimes play up front with somebody else. and hopefully Cook will help him out. But hopefully Grigg will have a good season. But I'm not really bothered if he has a bad one, because we've got backups like James Vaughan, Devante Cole, even that De Silva Lopez can play there, hopefully. So, yeah, not too bothered if he has a bad season. But hopefully he plays well. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Right, so sorted out the subs there, because Loftus-Cheek was injured. I'm going to get into our first match now, and it's going to be against Spartak Moscow. Oh, actually a very big game. If we lose this match, we'll give a chance for Spartak Moscow to catch up. We win this match, and we qualify for the next round. That's all good there. So, I'm going to auto-replace a player. I think Forster Mensah is still injured, which is a bit annoying. But yeah, I will be very rusty when it comes to this. I've not played FIFA properly for a while. Played it, but not properly, like on a career mode. Yeah, I'm going to leave. I'm happy with the subs. Right, so we've got DW Stadium, game settings, just going to double check, yep. And there are all the sliders. Tempted to change the goalkeeper ability, we'll see how I go in this episode. Yeah, that's all good. Set legendary, and we'll play the match. I want to actually move this. So it's just loading at the moment in the game while I sort some stuff out. Come on. Wow, this is not working at all. How do I think West Ham will do this season? Once again, a question by Mr. Zebras. I actually don't know. I'm not hoping they do well. I'm a Chelsea fan by heart. I'm going to skip through all this, by the way, very quickly and just quickly show you the lineups. I don't really care about all this intro stuff anymore. Play ratings. That's our team. You've seen it. Their team: Louise, Popov, Rocker, Bakayev, Ait, Ateni, I think. Somebody, Robin, Fabra, Pizzella, Reed, Winston Reed. Speaking of West Ham. Petkovic and Maximenovic. But yeah, there's their team. How do I think I think West Ham, judge on the signings they've made so far, will do okay. I didn't change the match ball. I knew there was something I didn't do. I think they'll do okay, West Ham. I don't think they'll do anything amazing. But after last season, I think they'll be hoping, I don't know, for anything that's not a relegation fight for a majority of the season. Oh, fucking hell. That's a penalty, isn't it, ref? Nope, referee didn't give it. Jack Byrne, finesse shot, nope. I'm pretty sure that was a penalty. Referee's going to fuck me there. But no, I think West Ham will do alright. Gilbert wins it. Ooh, Chaplin gets a header. Well played. Into Chaplin again. Isaac, good touch. Keeper got there. I'm hoping West Ham do okay, because I've actually spoke to a few West Ham fans when I've been at Wigan, because with the Wigan West Ham game. And you know what? They deserve better. Especially the West Ham fans that travelled. Their support was fantastic for that Carabao Cup, that FA Cup match, sorry. And they deserve better. The team's gone through a lot of shit recently, but the fans deserve better. And the owners have been assholes. Hopefully they'll spend a bit of money and do something good. And I think they signed Yarmolenko, is it? They've also signed, was it Fabianski? For me, that was almost went in. David Moyes, yeah. I think West Ham fans actually do want David Moyes to be on fire, but now they've got Pellegrini in charge. He's a good manager, Pellegrini. Weird for him to actually join West Ham, but I suppose after City he kind of got fucked. He didn't do too bad at City, Pellegrini. Didn't get given the chance, to be honest. Oh, you bitch. Chaplin. You got the pace. Turn it. Ooh, shit. That's a free kick. Ref. I think I'm not going to referee in this match, because he's not give shit so far. Oh, Maximenko makes the save. I'm not sure how the stream's doing. If it's like lagging stuff, I'm sorry, but maybe a refresh, that might help. If not, it's probably my internet or my PC or some shit fucking it up. Moses whip a ball in. Oh, Isaac. Oh, Chaplin. That's a goal. That's 1-0. Very fortunate. Oh yeah, they've also signed Jack Wilshere as well, haven't they? It's a Diop. Actually, West Ham have made some pretty good signings. Fair enough, Mrs. Zebra's telling me what's actually going on. Sorry, Fredericks, really good right back. Do rate him quite a lot. And Jack Wilshere, I don't rate Jack Wilshere at all. He's too injury prone. Some fans licked his ass for so many fucking weeks, years even. And good, the stream is fine as well, which is also good. But yeah, just, I think West Ham will do alright. I think West Ham will do alright. I don't think they'll fuck up massively. I don't think they'll do anything spectacular. But you've got people like Mark Noble, and if you're going to replace Mark Noble with Jack Wilshere, that's going to piss off a lot of West Ham fans. Because I prefer Mark Noble, I'm not going to lie. At least Mark Noble cares about the club and will give 100% and not get injured every 5 minutes. He will give a shit about the club and do the best he can pretty much every game, whereas Jack Wilshere some games just doesn't give a shit, and then he's just a liability at times. Oh, 2-0, Salvador, brilliant finish. Spartak Moscow, for some reason I can play well against them. But eventually I might upload a video, just like the videos I'm going to upload to my channel from now on that are not streams will be like special-ish videos, ones I'm going to take a lot of time to edit and sort out. And if you are interested, people watching this now and people watching it afterwards, I've got World Cup content to show you. I've got videos from the Mexico-Germany match, and I know the World Cup's almost over, so I might wait till then to upload it. But I've got some content from in and around Moscow, because it was, honestly, it was probably one of the best, I won't say the best weeks of my life, but it was, in footballing terms, some of the best experiences I've ever had watching the football matches. Just the atmosphere around the stadium, in and around Moscow as well, was fantastic. You know, the people there were amazing. Russians were actually really nice, no problems. Bergen, oh, straight at him. Oh yeah, so Mark Noble has, yeah, again, Mark Noble has been at West Ham since he was 16 as well, so fair play to him. He is, you know, he's West Ham through and through, so to replace him with Wilshere, if they're doing a match, that would be just ridiculous. Don't think West Ham fans will be too happy about it. Pass them was shite. Van Bergen, lay it off. Salvador, get your second, lad. Oh, that was a shit shot. But no, yeah, if you were wondering if you've been watching the World Cup, which I'm guessing a lot of people have, it was quality. It was amazing to actually be there. I've been to a World Cup. I've not been to one in my lifetime before. Not really had the chance. And it's just, yeah, awesome. I watched Germany-Mexico. I got a Germany shirt. Sat watching the Germany match. And yeah, they got beat by Mexico 1-0. Luckily, it wasn't the most embarrassing defeat of the World Cup for them. Obviously, the most embarrassing defeat was South Korea, just because of the way they conceded the last goal and everything. Isaac, you fuck up. Oh, you fucking bastard. They're so lucky at the moment. It's Spartak Moscow. I should be 3-4-0 up at this point. If you can hear my PC in the background, what's up, Gethin? Gethin Hall joining the stream or watching the stream, and I don't know, it's up to him. What? Honestly. If you haven't seen my videos before, then, well, even if you see my videos, you know that my speaking ability, ooh, fuck off, is wank. That's how good it is. It's utter wank. Take it inside, Isaac. You slow fucker. When fucking Winston Reid's fucking faster than you, you know you're going to have a bad time and a bad career. But yeah, if you've seen, oh, fuck off, Winston Reid. I hate you so much right now, you fucking arsehole. If you haven't seen my videos, I just speak like a fucking idiot at times. I do swear a lot as well, so if you haven't... No, oh, cunt. As I was speaking of swearing, I can see the goal. Yeah, actually, Australia, to be fair, did well. Zebras, they actually did really well. They got fucked over against France, although, to be honest, it was in a group with France, so if Australia, you know, if France go on ahead and win it, that's a bullshit goal, by the way. First shot on target, you've seen it. If France win the World Cup, at least Australia can say we were in the group with a team that won the World Cup. So, you know, we got beat by the best teams, basically. I mean, Peru were very unlucky. Had a pretty good tournament, just didn't play Fairfan all the time. And I would have done, because Fairfan's a beast of a player. Ball in the box, backstick. Ooh, Salvador, cunt. But, yeah. I think Australia didn't do too bad. I think... with Aaron Moy, you've got a good captain for the next World Cup, and he's a very good player, Aaron Moy. I do rate him quite highly. Wouldn't mind seeing him at Wigan in a few years' time. If Wigan get to the Premier League and for some reason Huddersfield get relegated, I wouldn't mind seeing him. Oh, fuck off, Winston Reid. He lost 2-0 to Peru, yeah, but Peru had a very good game, to be fair to him. I think Peru got very unlucky. Oh my god, that was the worst throw ever. Peru got very unlucky. Obviously against Denmark, they missed that penalty. For some reason, Furfan didn't take it. I was actually watching that game in a fan park in Moscow, so in a fan zone in Moscow, the big one, that's where I was watching that match. And then I watched the Nigeria-Croatia one, so I watched Croatia, who are now finalists. Unfortunate for England, but England weren't good enough. Oh my god, Acosta. But yeah, people, if you are England fans, by the way, then obviously I'm English. I want England to do well, but they never look like winning that match. Yeah, they score, Salvador, you got yourself injured like a fucking idiot. Oh, he's actually injured. Yeah, sorry about that, I guess, in Wales. I think Wales... You got Ryan Giggs in charge now. It's not the most ideal situation, personally. I don't think he should be in charge, Giggs. He's not proven himself at club level, so I don't understand how he's getting himself an international job, but I think they'll do alright. I think Wales will be okay now. It's good to get over the Bale situation, and that's half time, 2-1. Not terrible, could be better. Their keeper's wearing number 98, by the way. It could be better for Wales, I think. Once Bale retires, you get a new team in, not everything's focused on Bale, but I think the biggest problem for Wales is the defence. You've got the midfield in Ramsey and Allen, plus you've got youngsters coming through, like the Ben Woodburn from Liverpool. Good interception. But you've got good youngsters coming through, but it's just the defence. The defence has not been there. Ashley Williams, I'm not sure if other people agree, but Ashley Williams for me is not that good of a player. Very overrated, and people have kind of figured it out now. Jordan Ive could be in for a goal. You shit shot. Winston fucking Reid. I think, yeah, Winston... Oh, yeah, Ashley Williams I think Ashley Williams is the one who got injured as well, so... you fouling... Ah, fucking hate. Honestly, I've not had much hate for Winston Reid, but now I do. Again, exactly right, Gethin there. Get rid of the old guard and trust the youngsters. Basically, what England did. Yet England had a very easy World Cup. No one can deny that. The two good teams they faced, they got beat. Croatia and Belgium. People saying... Oh yeah, but they played the B team against Belgium. That's their fault. And people saying Croatia aren't that good. They're idiots. Everyone's saying Modric ran that game. Completely wrong. Perisic. Perisic was fantastic for Croatia, and he deserved his rewards. He tried all game. Chaplin, off the bar, win that header. Oh, fuck off. The best free kick I've ever done. Actually, it's the best free kick I've ever done. But yeah, Perisic was fantastic. Isaac, you idiot. In that game against England, and you know they deserved to win that match. Croatia. England had one shot on target. Not far away from Jack Byrne. But yeah, England had one shot on target in the entire match. Didn't deserve it to win that match. Trippier's fantastic. I don't think he'll stay at Spurs. Or well, Spurs will want him to, but teams like United need a new right back. Teams like Man City can do with another right back. I know they've got Walker, but he might be used as a centre-back now, right centre-back, who knows. But yeah, teams are looking for right-backs at the moment, and Spurs will need to try their best to keep a hold of him. I think Man United are the biggest threats for Trippier, well, for Spurs, to lose Trippier. You can't have injured Chaplin as well, you dirty bastards. Getting Victor Moses, lad. So happy, but I love Moses as well. I'm glad he had an okay World Cup. Got himself a goal, which I'm more happy about. But Musa, he's, I think, the guy who played the best. Didn't play the first game against Croatia, came in for that second game, did really well against Iceland, and then got so unlucky at Nigeria against Argentina, who I fucking hate Argentina as well now. Everyone's saying Messi's brilliant. He's not. He's really not. He's past it at the moment. Yeah, I'm not saying he's not a great player. He's still one of the best players in the world, but I don't think him and maybe we found out about Ronaldo when he's at Juventus now, but I don't think you can say them two are the best players in the world anymore. They're one of the best players in the world, but now you got Mbappe coming through. Neymar, if he stopped diving, could be even better, but it's just his diving lets him down at the moment. But I suppose the same could be said for Ronaldo at the start of his career. He dove a lot, but kind of got better as he went on, and not like me, losing this game and getting worse as I'm going on. But I like that this is turning into a podcast at the moment. I like it. I kind of like doing like a football talk when I'm playing FIFA. Because not much else to talk about in terms of gameplay. Because I know FIFA's dead at the moment. Everyone says it is. Well, if MGH says it's dead, it's dead. But honestly, I've got a lot of opinions about YouTubers as well. So maybe that's what this Wigan Career Mode will turn into, a podcast-esque thing. Isaac, go for a shot, lad. Oh, fuck. As a West Ham fan, Winston Reid is not very popular at the club right now. I didn't even know that, to be honest. I genuinely didn't. But Winston Reid's one of them guys who is just a defender who will do a job for you, but I don't know. I don't think he's a great defender, but he's one that you wouldn't mind having at your club as a backup centre back. That's me speaking as a fan who's never had him at one of my clubs. And yeah, it's like, oh, you can't have two clubs. No, I support my local team in Wigan, obviously, and I've supported Chelsea since I was like 5 years old. I'm 22 now, so yeah, I've supported Chelsea pretty much all my life. I've gone through the bad shit with them, like the last few seasons properly, other than the fucking Premier League. Oh, you can suck my ass. Chaplin. Good balling. Oh, like, how have I not scored? If a pro footballer says FIFA's dead, yeah, it's dead, pretty much. Oh, shit. Who are my favourite and least favourite YouTubers? By the way, if you are watching afterwards on this thing, it's Gethin Hall. Great name, by the way. I love Welsh names, and Gethin Hall is a fucking brilliant name. You have a great name, mate. Offside? Thank you very much. It's Gethin Hall and Mr. Zebras asking these questions. Mr. Zebras is a West Ham fan, so yeah, you've got to feel sorry for him at some point. I'm joking, mate. But yeah, losing 1-0 to West Ham, that is not good. But yeah, fucking hell, we lost 1-0 to West Ham, didn't we, Chelsea? Fuck. Never mind. Let's just carry on. But yeah, Mr. Zebras is a West Ham fan, talking all that stuff, and we got Gethin Hall. He's a Welsh. I'm not sure who do you actually support, Gethin? Is it a Welsh team? Is it Swansea, or is it Cardiff, or is it Wickham? Wickham Welsh? I think so. But I keep saying Mr. Gethin Hall's asked me who my favourite and least favourite YouTubers are. Now, I do like YouTube companies. I'm going to actually make some subs very quick. The YouTube companies I like at the moment are Rooster Teeth. I like what they do. Mainly Funhouse. I love Funhouse at the moment. I think the content is quality. If you haven't seen Funhouse, they're quite a good bunch of people. Very good content creators. Do I bring on the Bagner? There's no point really bringing on the Bagner. Do I bring off Moses? Moses has played well. I think I'll leave it for now and might bring on a sub later on. Crew Alexandra. Oh, you sport Crew, mate. Sorry about that. I actually don't mind Crew. I remember Wigan playing Crew back in the day, and that was one of the games for some reason I remember. That and Plymouth. But Wigan versus Crew, always a fun game to watch when I was younger. Good ball in, you cunt. Oh, fuck. Perry and G, fuck me. I'm guessing you watch cuts. Am I going to fucking concede last minute here? No, I'm not fucking defending like that. I'm the boss. Fuck you, mate. But yeah, Funhouse, one of my favourite YouTubers, companies, again. Favourite, like, solo YouTuber? I like the Masterbucks. Everyone likes Masterbucks. Just for his content. Fuck you, sweaty goal. I don't care. I scored a sweaty goal. Leave me alone. Don't even talk about it. I wanted to make sure I won this match after that chance they had. I'm just watching back on my stream. Yeah, I'm not going to give that up. Least favourite YouTubers, MGH. I'm actually subscribed to MGH and watch all his videos. Well, I won't say all his videos, a majority of his videos, because I watch what he does, so I won't be like that. I think his opinions on football are just so... Like, he thinks everything is FIFA based. Like, he's one of them guys who's a, what you call an armchair fan. Shit at football, I'm guessing, in real life, and when he played for that Sidemen match, yeah, he barely could play. I'm not saying you have to be good at football to have a good opinion, but it's kind of one of the things, if you have an opinion on something, your opinion's more valid, you're offside. Great finish. It's a cracking finish. Hey, famous, if you could work with Masterbox, that'd be very helpful for like any YouTube or just media career. But for me, if you have an opinion on something, if you've done it in real life yourself, like for me, you can't have an opinion on. You can't. You can call footballers shit and be like, oh yeah, I think you're shit. But if you've done it yourself, your opinion's more validated. Fucking hell, fuck you, Maximovic. Like, I respect the opinions of former strikers, former players, but I don't respect the opinions that much of like fans like myself. My opinion is completely shit when it comes to footballers. I play football myself, I enjoy football, but I think MGH is just such an armchair fan. He treats his subscribers like shit. I mean, I'm not claiming I'm the best YouTuber ever, and I treat my subscribers like gods or anything. You see the stats from the match. Look at that. Fucking dominant I was, and I only got 3 goals. Shocking, that. One shot on target for them went in as well. I'm not doing play of the matches anymore and goals of the month. What I'll do is just, at the end, I'll just say this player played really well, but I'm not sure how long this is going to go on for. Maybe 3 seasons. It depends how often I can stream, to be honest. But yeah, we're through, I believe, to the next round of West Ham, by the way, Mrs. Zebras. Check it out. They're fucking second, mate. That's for you. They're second for you. They're actually playing really well this season. I was about to check the table, but did that wrong. Mrs. Zebras asking what I think of KSI or Logan Paul. I don't mind KSI. When he went off and refound himself, that was complete bollocks. I hate all the drama he creates. Logan Paul, despise the guy. Bit of a dick. But he's getting money from it. He knows what he's doing. You know, he's clever in that essence, if that makes sense. But yeah, very quickly, West Ham, Man United. 2nd and 3rd. Where are the white? Sunderland at bottom. Obviously, Sunderland are crap, everyone knows that. Arsenal down in 14th. Never do well in career mode. Never do Liverpool. Liverpool, Chelsea and Arsenal always do terrible in career mode. Don't know why. But, Sev... Oh, I just can't be arsed. What is the point in this game? Another anterior cruciate ligament injury. I've turned the injury frequency and injury severity down. I threw my controller, by the way. Right, I've got it back. They've turned it down. They've turned it down, apparently. Well, I've turned it down, sorry, and it's just not helped. That's my 3rd one of those in the last 2 seasons. 4th, sorry. I got one with Calvert-Lewin, didn't I, as well? So Calvert-Lewin and now Salvador out for 7 months. And you're not playing, you're not happy. Well, you're going to get more game time now, mate, because we've got one of our best players injured. Bog. Yeah, I'm going to play Ibe instead. Ibe's not a bad player to have as a backup. And now I'm going to put on... I think I put Delgado Serna on the bench just because he bitched and moaned. And if you bitch and moan, I'll play you. If he plays bad, he'll get dropped. But yeah. I don't really have an opinion on KSI and Logan Paul, the boxing thing. Yeah, you can box. I think it'd be good for YouTube, don't get me wrong. Doing some boxing stuff, but it all depends on how far they go with it. When they do the personal insults and all that stuff, it's just, who cares? They get too far with it, but again, whatever. No. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of KSI, I'm not a big fan of Logan Paul. I don't like Logan Paul as a person. I think he's an arsehole, but he's earning money, and that's all that people care about. And in terms of KSI, he's just doing what he's doing. I don't think he's that good of a singer, or a rapper, fucking whatever the fucking, whatever he thinks he is. I don't think that, I think his content's alright. Well, it was back in the day, but again, meh, no real opinion. And in terms of other YouTubers that I don't like Docs. I know that's a weird thing, because people love Docs, but I don't like him. I think he's very negative. I had people who are in a good situation are very negative, saying that, oh, my content's this. Like, no, if you've got consistently 10 to 15,000 viewers, and like, you know, if you can't get the views and you can't sustain it as a job, don't do it as a job. But I'm not doing this as a job because there's no physical way I earn enough money from it. I don't earn money at all doing it. I do it for fun. I like it. I'm interacting with you guys. You don't understand how I don't have more subs getting. I could tell you the answer to that, but it's not a very good answer. It's because I'm a bit of a dick. Literally, like, again, people like Docs, he does a constant uploading, that's why he's got subs. For me, I'm so inconsistent. Hopefully streaming will make me more consistent, and hopefully I'll branch out to more people. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, KSI funny every now and again, Zebras, I agree with that. But people like, yeah, Docs, he just streams, he records every day, that's how he gets his subs. Takes a massive break, doesn't even mention to his fans what's going on. Yeah, he can be depressed and annoyed and angry and all that stuff, but you've got to tell your fans what's going on. Like, I try and update you guys as much as possible. I'm trying to use Twitter a lot more. I'm just bad at the whole social media aspect of it. I don't think I'm bad at, like, the actual content I produce. I do enjoy and like what I put out there. If I didn't like it, I wouldn't do it. I need to search for players. What am I doing? Right, detailed. Let's look for anyone who's 80 plus. And why did I reset it instead of pressing X like an idiot? Yeah, but the only reason I've not got more subs is I've changed channels so many times, and I'm not almost saying I'm a lazy YouTuber, but I could have stuck to one channel from the start and done more videos. I've had this channel for about 8 years now, 9 years, 10 years, I don't know. Been a long time, and I'm not really stuck with it properly, so that's why I don't have as many views as, or many subs and views as I potentially could. But yeah, that's all in the past. I'm just going to work on the future, just keep doing videos. I think I've got the best squad available to me. I could put Chris Smalling in there, but why would I do that to myself? I've got Dyer, Keane, Stones, Maguire, Luke Shaw, Rose, as left backs, Klein, Walker as right backs. Got 3 keepers, Cameron Harris, Pickford. Don't like Pickford, can't stand the guy. Cocky, arrogant, not as good as people think he is. Ward Prowse, Henderson. Yeah, I'm alright. There's my England squad. But yeah, I'm a very opinionated person. People don't like that. I'm opinionated in real life, although I do kind of tone it back in real life. But for some reason, when I'm on the internet, when I'm online or anything, I don't really give a shit what I say. I know it can come back and bite me in the ass massively, but meh. Yeah, and again, I'm in probably the same situation as Mr. Zebras. I do let views and not as much likes and dislikes. I don't really care about that much. Like, I'm not going to tell you to like and subscribe, but if you want to do it, you do it. It's up to you. But Mr. Zebra just said he tries to make videos as much as he can, but if people don't watch it, you don't upload it. And it is true, but you could enjoy that content so much. Like, personally, I enjoy doing MotoGP. I'm going to stream that again at some point. If no one watches it, I don't care. I've got to that point now where I just don't care about people watching my videos. If people watch, they watch. I'm happy people are watching, like you two, Gethin and Mrs. Zebras. Fully appreciate you guys watching my videos and watching streams as well. It's just like, you know, it makes you feel good when people watch your videos and enjoy it. But at the same time, you've got to get to a point as a YouTuber, and I'm not trying to give people advice because it's me, I'm not the greatest of YouTubers. You've got to just upload what you want to do. If you want to do videos, you make videos. They might not get as many views, but you will find your niche, your audience. You can do what other YouTubers do and just upload videos that they know will get views and know will get money. Like, you know, you've got to get to a point where you can, if you can get, I would say, about 10,000 subscribers and say 5,000 views per video, you can create a Patreon or any like crowdfunding thing and just put your reward tiers as like $1, $2 and $3, and that's it. And have like the rewards be come and record with me, and something you think won't be so major. I guarantee if you put them reward tiers quite low, about, even if 50 people like go onto your Patreon and do the $1 thing, that's like about $40 a month. I think Patreon takes a small cut, like a 20% cut, so that's $40 or £40, whatever you were, a month. And again, Mr. Zebras, he doesn't care about the money, he does it for the content, and again, it's a good thing to do. But if you can earn any money from it and your fans watch what you do, it's a good idea to do, because again, people like me, actually, if you give me a second, I'm just going to get this match started. I know it sounds really disgusting, but it's so fucking warm, I need to actually cut myself off with a towel. I know it sounds weird, but if you give me 1 second, I'll still talk in the distance. So this is how good I am as a YouTuber. Like, I'm not used to streaming that much. I should have prepared a lot more things, but it's that warm, it's horrible, and there's nothing I can do without putting a fan on. And I don't want to put a fan on because it's too loud. But I've always said this as a YouTuber, and as a person in general, I do a job for money. I do YouTube because I enjoy it. But if somebody paid me to do YouTube, I would do it. As long as I can create what I want to create, as long as I'm my own boss on YouTube, I'm happy to do it for myself and earn money at the same time. I'm not saying I do YouTube for the money, but if I got paid to do it, I wouldn't say no. But again, I'm not going to stop doing videos. I'll still stream. I know I said in one of my videos that it was like, I'm getting to the point now where it's a bit annoying and it's not worth my time. And if I get more, you know, if I get into other things, wow, that sounds wrong. If I get into drugs, I'll stop doing YouTube basically, because I'll be high off my tits every fucking day. But no, in life you've got to just prioritise things, and if you enjoy making videos and you've got a financial income that's fine, like Purse at the moment, I'm not doing too bad, then I can just do YouTube videos. But if I can earn money from it and make this my full-time job, I would 100% do it. But again, I don't, you can do what, people do what they want to do. That's my personal mindset. Oh, fucking, that's Bournemouth as well. I just remember I'm playing against Bournemouth, and I hate Bournemouth. What do I do for work? Well, at the moment, I do multitude of different things. I don't really have one specific job, which is kind of weird to say, but I help out with media-based stuff for like mainly for friends and family at the moment. But you know, I make some money off it, like PC installations, creating media, sorting videos out, basically smart, simple editing stuff. And I also I actually work at Wigan, the Wigan Athletic Stadium, the DW Stadium. I am a team leader, which is basically a better way of saying glorified server. I'm trying to think of the best way to explain it. If you go to football stadiums and you buy drinks and you buy beer and you buy food, I'm a server basically. I'm the person in the kiosk serving your food, cooking the food, getting it ready, and I'm doing that for about a year now, and that's like my that's my main income. So I kind of work at a football stadium, but I also do other side jobs and just do enough to survive basically. But yeah, basically bar work is the best way to describe it. I do bar work, and I'm hoping to do more bar work, and eventually I'll be able to do more stuff. But again, I'm not going to talk about my personal situation too much, but yeah, that's what I do. I work at the DW Stadium, and yeah, cunt, can't pass the ball. But yeah, basically that's what I do. But again, I don't want to talk about my personal situation too much, because you want to keep some things personal. But if you are ever, for whatever reason, watching a game at Wigan, then I feel sorry for you. Oh, look, that was a shit shot from him, because I was in trouble. Yeah, I work there. I work at the football stadium, and it's not the best of jobs in terms of pay, but in terms of enjoyment, oh my god, I love it. It's awesome. Serving people who are football/rugby fans is quite fun to do, because you know what they want, you know what it's like being a fan, and I do enjoy customer service. It's quite a rewarding job. People say, oh, it's not rewarding, you're just saying that because you have to. It's like, no, it's actually quite fun. I enjoy serving people. Taking money is always good. Plus, you know, sometimes you get proper nice people coming up to you. You get to talk to some people who are right nice people as well. It's an enjoyable job. I don't know what I've got onto the topic for, but whatever. I'll carry on talking bullshit. Fucking hell, Isaac. Isaac's kind of, I don't know. If you see my episodes before, you know that Isaac's a pretty good goal scorer, but sometimes he gets absolutely mullered like that, and no one gives a shit. But no, I don't know. I'm not a massive fan of Isaac. Even though he's a good goal scorer, he's just not perfect. I just can't fucking score with Chaplin. 2 free kicks now, 2 good saves, or crossbar, whatever it was. What is that pass, Jack Byrne, you absolute wankstain? He pisses me off at times, Jack Byrne, and I don't like it. It's going to be a very boring match, this. I guarantee it's going to finish 1 or... I'll say 1-0 is going to finish this match. Probably to Bournemouth at this rate. Offside, you dick. But yeah. It's just, yeah, that's what I do as a job. Kind of thing. Nothing too major, don't earn a shit ton of money, but I earn enough. I'm happy, that's all that matters. As long as you're happy in life, that's all that matters. I suppose if you have, like, you know, a shit ton of money as well, it helps, but, you know, I'm joking. As long as you're happy in life, that's all that matters. If you're not happy, fix it. It might sound simple, but that's my professional advice as a non-professional person. Oh yeah, because Mr. Deborah, you live in Australia, I believe, don't you? So, shit, dude. I'm actually read this. I'll pause the game. I don't give two shits. It was weird when I came to England and watched a game, and you can't bring a beer into the stands because in Australia, yes, that is also a thing I did want to talk about. Strangely enough, I don't know why I wanted to talk about it, but I did. Football is very, very strange. In England, that is. Well, actually, in general, football is strange. But you cannot drink a beer in the stands watching a football match. Yet for rugby, which is, you know, like just in general, if someone says to you which is the most aggressive sport and physical sport, you would definitely say rugby over football because it's just common sense. Rugby is a game where players literally run at each other and try and, I won't say try and kill each other, but knock each other to the ground. The aim is to just bring the other player down, basically. That is the thing. Jordan, I've gone, lad. I fucking suck. And, yeah. You can drink in the stadium, like in the stands, in rugby, but for football, you can't. Don't know why, it makes no sense at all. It is the most ridiculous thing in the world. It's stupid. It generally is. Trust me, I don't understand why Mrs. Zebra's either. It's just England for you. Do I play foot? That was a question by Gethin. Sometimes. I played the World Cup one quite a bit, and then the icon things came out. People just basically had icon teams. I wouldn't mind a version of foot where you couldn't spend actual money, if that made sense. Because I understand that the foot is FIFA's big moneymaker, ultimate team. But it's just annoying when you come up against a person who you know hasn't played the game. They just basically bought a shit ton of packs using probably not even their own money. Like, I'm not saying that kids sometimes ruin games. Like, for me, Fortnite, I played it. I play the single player more than the multiplayer. But I don't. It's just when you get the kids on the game, when the game gets too popular, it gets ruined. Oh, you asshole! They almost scored. I would actually like to go and watch a game in Australia, a football game anyway. But back to what I'm saying about the yeah, foot. It's ruined by people who buy the packs and people who buy the packs. People who buy packs using actual money. I think you should be put into games against people who do similar things to you. Terrible pass. You suck eggs. But if you buy packs through in-game coins, obviously they got rid of all the coin traders and shit now. Isaac, just shoot the ball next time. Oh, come on, ref. But if you get put against people who don't buy packs with proper money and buy it with actual in-game coins, I think that's fair as anything. That's like, you're against somebody, they might have been a bit lucky with the packs they got. That's a terrible shot by Chaplin. But I hate when you go up against the guy who just spent sometimes in excess of like 200 English pounds, or if you're going for dollars and everything, about what, $400 or $300 Aussie dollars, about $300. I think I'm right there. Could be wrong. No, probably about 275, some shit like that. But if you're spending excessive amounts on packs, obviously you're gonna have a better team because you've just got, you know, you're gonna buy about 700 more packs than I could get using the in-game coins, and therefore have a better team because chances are you get better players, you get the money from the packs and buy the better players. It's ridiculous. But if I can play against people who just played matches properly and earn money that way, I'll be happy as fuck to do that. There should be some kind of setting that if you spend so much money, then in that month you're against people who spent similar amounts of money. It's not skill based, it's all like, you know, you're against teams very similar to yours. Oh, Juanmi, you did awesome, man. It's a shame you got blocked by the big man himself, Force Mensa. Kind of missing Salvador in this match. Plus the fact I'm against Bournemouth, and Bournemouth in career mode are quite good. Isaac, that was awful / good. That's a free. You're not going to give me a free kick, ref. I'll see how you like it when I eventually break some fucking players' legs. Yo, you asshole Cordoba. Nah, oh fuck. Yeah, but the standard for football in England to other countries is massively different. Just going to Moscow alone. Again, it was a World Cup I did watch. I understand the security is going to be 10 times better. The fans are going to be 10 times better behaved. But in England, the football fans... I've been lucky that the football I've been to and watched has been... I've seen 2 Chelsea games in my lifetime, and I've regrettably only seen 2. I want to see more, but I live quite far away, and I don't want to live in London. That's a simple thing of it. London for me is too far away / too expensive. That's probably the biggest thing. Plus my family's all up north. Why would I move down south? But the football I've enjoyed has been... It's been good. I've been to good matches. I've not been to like a proper scrappy match. Oh my god. I think the last I've not really been involved in fan trouble. I think the biggest fan trouble I got involved with was when I was working at Wigan, and it was Wigan versus Man City. And because a few arseholes who weren't actual Wigan fans, who didn't show up to any other games, ruined it for everybody else. That is the only reason there was fan trouble. It's just annoying. For me, yeah, they've got to sort that out in football, but it's almost impossible to do. It's a terrible ball in. Yeah, Mrs. Edwards talking about tackling in football and when players go down. Nothing annoys me more. Like, seriously. Something else annoys me more, like bullshit decisions in FIFA. But I hate when players go down and pretend to be injured or are fake injured. It pisses me right off because some players generally get injured. Like, England-Croatia, best example I can think of. Recent, anyway. In that match... Hold on a minute, people. Hold on a minute. Jordan Ibe. Oh, it's all good. We'll carry on. Fucking piss. I should have scored then. Should have scored. That was fucking amazing play. Right, what was I saying? Yeah, England-Croatia game. Mario Mandzukic got absolutely mullered by Pickford, and it was a fair tackle, but Pickford was being a reek cunt afterwards, because that's what Pickford does. How can you walk through my team and fail my players, you arsehole? And Bolo, cracking play, by the way. But, yeah, Mandzukic was genuinely injured. He actually was injured. And he said to the England players, you know, I'm injured, mate. I can't move. I need to get subbed. And they were preparing the subs, so we had to play on, and he went down again injured, and eventually got taken off. But the England players were just being absolute arseholes to him. It's like, he's not wasting time. That time is going to get added on at the end. You can complain all you want, but that will all be extra time. The injury itself, and when they do make a sub, that's a foul, by the way. Ref, not going to call that. Yeah, of course you're not, because you're a fucking wanker. Good pass to fucking nobody there, Gilby. I just can't do shit at the moment against Bournemouth. Probably going to draw. I don't want to lose my first match in the Premier League to Bournemouth. Oh, I'm going to, though. Oh. I hate Bournemouth. I can't play against Bournemouth. My bogey team. Very much my bogey team. That pass from Gilby, that's all what caused this, and some shocking defending. Like, it didn't give me control of Clark-Salter, sort of Gomez, who would make sense. Good finish by Mbolo, don't get me wrong, but I shouldn't be losing this match. Shit, I have to fight for a draw now. Right then, a question from Gethin Hall. Do you think that teams need to rely on the youth more? Like United won't play Forster Mensah, but would pay 40 million for Lindelof. A lot has changed in the class of 92. But how many never get a chance? You are spot on though. And United is a good example of it, but I think the best example in the Premier League of not giving youth or youngsters a chance is the team I support in Chelsea, because how many players, not necessarily youth players, but younger players who Chelsea have bought, not given a chance to you properly and then sold on, have done amazing since. I can name 3 off the top of my head, literally just easily, who have gone on to do amazing. Lukaku, brought him as a youngster, never really gave him a chance, sold him, well, loaned him out, sold him, and now he's probably one of the best strikers in the Premier League, if not, I won't say the best, definitely top 4. Not sure if my stream started lagging slightly, it could be me, yeah, it's just that for a second, then it's alright again. Yeah, Wilson's handball. Oh yeah, don't get me wrong, that was a shocking handball. Yeah, you've got to rely. You've got to give youth a chance. So for Chelsea, it was Lukaku, De Bruyne, Salah. Off the top of my head, 3 players who Chelsea never gave a chance to. And look at them now. You've got people like, I want to take off Chaplin, but Isaac's been worse. Bring on Vidal Preu. Just look at Chelsea. I mean, they not give them 3 players a chance. Never give them 3 players a chance. And now, if you think about, if you had to name 3 of the best players in the Premier League, a lot of people would name, oh, piss. They wouldn't name piss. They would name easy De Bruyne in the, Lukaku probably make an appearance, and last season Salah, probably one of the best players, if not the best player in the Premier League. So, you know, you've got to give young players a chance. You've got to give youth a chance. You've got to give players who maybe aren't, you know, the highest earning players, but ones who actually give a shit about the club a chance. Ones who've been there since they were like 15. Matt Noble, for example. Yeah, he's not the best player in the world, but he will give 150% every single game for West Ham. No question. I just can't score. I just can't score. But it, people have been there for a long time. Like, it's very rare you see a player stay at a club for a long time. Now you got Totti. He was Roma through and through. Brilliant player. Oh, piss off. Roma through and through. Great player. And got given a chance, basically. I don't think he was a youth player there. I think he signed from Torino. That's a good ball to the back stick. Sometimes you hate FIFA. That's today. How have I not scored in this match? Yeah, Declan Rice done well for West Ham. I think he used to play for Chelsea at one point when he was a youngster. But yeah, you've got to give youngsters a chance. I 100% that is my mindset on that. Nothing will change my mindset on that. If you don't give youngsters a chance, then where's your future? Oh, I hate when Chaplin. I'm going to lose my first match in the Premier League on stream, and you've seen how lucky I've been. Not lucky. I deserve to win this match. I'll at least get a draw, I think. And there you go. I'm out. I've lost my match. I've lost my first match in the Premier League to Bournemouth because the game didn't want me to win. I hit the crossbar, post, whatever. Yeah, fuck FIFA at times. I knew I'd do worse on stream. I just knew it. It wasn't the greatest of matches, but look at that. They had 3 shots on target, but they didn't. They were p-rollers, if anything, and they scored one of those. I had 6 shots on target, scored none of them, hit the crossbar and the post and all that. It's shocking. Shocking, that. That's what happens when I get a massive injury to my player, though. But yeah, you've got to give youth a chance. If you don't, you're just going to mess up completely, like me today. Mess up completely. Should have won that match. How have I lost? I've actually lost. I'm well gutted. I hate losing on FIFA. And now West Ham have caught up. Even worse. Bet Mr. Zebra's happy, though, aren't you? And yeah, again, proving the point there, West Ham never gave, they probably gave Lampard a bit of a chance, but they didn't trust him enough. Chelsea came in for him, West Ham were like, yeah, whatever, we'll sell you to Chelsea, and Lampard is probably one of Chelsea's best ever players. I'm happy to say that. You're not happy about your fucking role? I don't give a shit if you're not happy about the role at the club, mate. Tell what you can fucking get. You've got to give youth a chance. Like, for Chelsea at the moment, Loftus-Cheek. Why are we not playing him? Him alongside Kante would be absolutely fantastic. And if we bring another person into that midfield, maybe Bakayoko, maybe Fabregas. Sell Drinkwater, he's fucking crap. Sell Barkley, he's crap. And Loftus-Cheek's back. Speaking of Loftus-Cheek, he's back. But, yeah, this is my England squad, by the way. I'm going to sim these matches. I don't care about the England thing at the moment. I said play a match. I wanted to sim it. But towards the end of the season, I'll play the World Cup and shit for England. But yeah, you've got to give youth a chance. Got to give youth a chance. 2-0 win. Sterling and Abraham. In terms of VAR, I like it. It's been good in the World Cup. Everyone complained about the England one. They didn't get penalties. Yeah, fair enough. A bit of a mistake there, but it would have been given anyway. It's not like VAR made a mistake. The referee made a mistake, should have given the penalty. VAR didn't catch it, but at the same time, that would have happened anyway. Just because VAR is there doesn't, VAR does not mean the referee is going to be 10 times better. If anything, VAR in the group stages was constant. You couldn't get away from it. Then when you get to the round of 16s and all that stuff, and the quarterfinals and the semi-finals, you noticed more and more that there was less and less VAR instances because teams learned about it. They learned they couldn't get away with shit they used to. So they started playing differently, started doing things differently. I think his VAR is a good thing. I don't think it's right in the Premier League yet. 3-1 win, isn't it? Wow. Shaw, Dyer and Sterling. No subs though. Very interesting. Zongu Tafak scored there. Very good player for, I think, Barcelona when I signed him on Wigan Career Mode. But yeah, if you haven't seen any rugby matches, they basically have the video referee. And that is by far one of the best systems they've got. If there's a decision that the referee's not sure about, he basically makes a gesture like VAR, and they show on a big screen what's going on. Like, they don't show the replays and stuff on a big screen, I don't think anyway. But yeah, you people watching at home, if they're watching it on TV, find out what's going on. And the people in the actual crowd can see what's going on. They see if the try's been given or no try. They see the decision being made. It's a good thing to have. All they've got to do at the moment is just work out the kinks, learn from rugby, and you'll be fine. Right, next match. Oh, we've got a lofty cheek back, haven't we? So Gilbert, sorry mate, you are being replaced. If I can find him. If he's not, he's slightly injured lofty cheek. I'll use him as a sub then. Delgado Serna, drop him from the bench for this match. Nermanen's tired. Oh, Badiashile is not left yet. He'll leave soon, don't worry. He'll leave very soon. Very, very soon. Hopefully the game audio is good as well, not too loud, but again, it's just the teething issues at the start. It's been an hour I've been streaming there for. Well, I say an hour, about 50 minutes really. The first 10 minutes was me bullshitting around. That's all good. Game settings. Have I changed the match ball? That's default. Good, good, good. Right, play the match, take a quick drink. But yeah, I like VAR. I think it's a good step forward. I mean, nobody liked bloody goal line technology when it first came out. Everyone was saying, goal line technology, we don't need that. You don't need technology in football. And now it's like, one of the greatest things happened to football in the last, 20 years? Because there's no question anymore. Was it over the line? Well, the referee has a watch and he tells you. Simple as that. I didn't even show you a Bournemouth team last time. I'm sorry about that. I'm not on the ball though. I'm showing you match facts for. The game's not even started yet. Have I played A Way Out? I have actually not played A Way Out. That's my team, by the way. And that's 13. You can see it yourself. Oh, it's fuck it. Great. I haven't played A Way Out, and I'm not a massive fan of those games anymore because for me it seems like the games now where it's like, oh, choices actually matter, like Detroit Become Human. I think that game actually has about 7 or 8 different endings that that's the last time I think something I read. I'm probably wrong there. I hate you, Isaac. But I don't like games that have choices because I don't think the choices actually matter. Like, it's basically, oh, the choices matter, but if you will get this ending. Like, the best example I can give is Telltale's Walking Dead, or just Telltale games in general. Them choices didn't mean fucking shit. In the first season, literally nothing changed on your choices. People would live or die no matter what happened. Like, whoever you chose to live in, like, the first episode, I think it was, or the first thing, yeah, they died straight after. The one who lived would die anyway. It's just ridiculous. The games where choices apparently matter don't actually matter. Oh, fuck off. But I'm not a big fan of like the choice games anymore where you walk around and make choices. I suppose The Way Out is a bit different and it's a bit more action based, but who knows? I might pick it up cheap and play it. Probably the next game I'm going to pick up, fuck you, is Kingdom Come Deliverance. I actually want to play that game. I like open world games, and it's in a medieval time, so it's pretty cool. It looks pretty difficult as well, and I'll probably stream that as well. So any like new games I get from now on, I will stream. Oh, it's beautiful. Ah, it's fucking beautiful. It's like the journey, choices all lead to the same thing. Exactly, Geffen. You are 100% right there. Games that basically give you a choice and then at the end, nothing changes. You get the same ending, the same outcome. It's like, what's the point? Choices don't matter in games anymore. Not properly. I like games that have a set story because, fair enough, you know what's going to happen. But I also like games like Mass Effect. Because you get to find out different... Like, you don't do side quests, this person doesn't live. Yeah, it's a set story, but things happen differently depending on your actions. I like games like that. Kingdom Come Deliverance looks like it's going to be a fun game, so I would definitely... Again, I've not played it yet, I can't recommend it because I haven't played it. I would definitely play it. Recently I've been playing Ni no Kuni 2. What a fucking ball. Harris, great save. Cracking ball to Damari Gray, that. Who I think is, again, pretty good player. Hopefully he'll play a lot more at Leicester now that Mahrez is gone. Why did he pass there? But, yeah. Ni no Kuni 2, I didn't think I liked the game. I actually really liked it. It was a weird game. Yeah, it's a bit of a kiddie game in terms of the story and all that stuff, and like nobody dies, everyone's friends really at the end. But actual gameplay itself, pretty good. Now we've got Jordan Ibron into the box. Oh, it's good for us, Isaac. Oh, never mind. Fucking the planet from Star Wars saved it. Another one. There's a guy called Mustafa and Capino. So we've got Camino and Capino. What? Words. But if you think, again, I'm going to question people's opinions on games. Like, if somebody likes a game, fair shit. But I'm going to give my opinion. And, oh, fuck. Okay, no one's actually challenging. Why did I do the same? Why am I doing the same thing? My definition of insanity. I love the fact that I tried the cross, it didn't work, and I tried it again. That was a bad touch, unlucky for Ibe. Oh, it's a brilliant ball through to Van Bergen. Oh my flippity floop. Schlibbity boopity fookity fook. That pass was fucking brilliant. Well, I hate when I don't get good goals. But yeah, for me, opinions on games, it's up to the person. Same with films. You can like a film if you want to. There's no wrong answer. But one thing I do hate is when people get annoyed. I used to do it as well myself, back in the day when I was younger and more naive and a lot more stupid. It was like getting into arguments about games and stuff. When I say younger, I mean like 2 years ago at this point. Pretty sure that went out. What do you think about the new Spider-Man game? I'll try it. I'll definitely try it. I'm not sure it's going to be good though. Because at the end of the day, it's Spider-Man. It's not really a game that's like... Superhero games are never good. I think the best one was Deadpool. And even then, that was just because of the comedy aspect. And I love Deadpool. But, yeah. I think it'll be alright, the Spider-Man game. But yeah, if you have an opinion on a game, that's your opinion. Don't get into arguments over it though. I got into an argument with a mate over the last Star Wars film because basically I felt like he called me an idiot. Because in a way he did, for having an opinion and saying that this thing happened and this thing happened. It was like, no, it's like, that's my opinion. And yeah, if you get into arguments over opinions, you're never going to win. It's like fucking politics, basically. That is all politics is. It's arguments over opinions. That's offside. You're not going to give it offside, ref? Thank fuck he missed. Because he was offside. And Jordan Ibe getting caught. Alright. Good game. 10 out of 10. He's going to get that, he's going to get that, he's going to get that and turn back. Who the fuck are you? Graphics look great as well, yeah. No question about that. I said, question for you, for people watching. And people watch afterwards in the comments. If you are watching this far, you're a fucking brave person. What do you think... Of course he got blocked to the keeper. What do you think qualifies as a good game for you? Like, what do you look at? What do you look for in a game? Oh, you can piss off if you're injured. You can fuck off. You can fuck this. Oh, I am so pissed. Why? Why am I getting loads of injuries? I've fucking lost Salvador now for 7 months. If he's injured for 7 months, I'm actually turning the fucking settings down. I don't give two shits. Because that is bollocks. He went for a fucking header and now he's going to have to get fucking taken off. Fuck FIFA. 2 bad games so far. Look, he's won a header. Other guy went down the same as him, but for some reason, oh, my player's injured. Fuck off. So what do you look at what do you look for in a game? Do you look for a good story? Do you look for good, obviously, gameplay? Do you look for gameplay, story, graphics, good multiplayer? Do you look for how long you can play it for? Like, do you look for the time you can put into a game? For me, I put so many hours into FIFA that it's worth, I think I paid 65 quid for it. It's worth it, because I put so many hours into FIFA, it's 100% worth it for me. But at the same time, God of War, I spent about 40 quid on that game, and I've not put 40 hours into it, no way, not yet anyway, but it's a brilliant game. That's my game of the year, God of War. Fucking brilliant game. Good graphics, I love the fact that it's just all one cutscene basically. Meh. I'm not gonna get that either, Chaplin. Also made a weird noise. Isaac. Oh! That would have been brilliant! But obviously it won't go in, because it's me. Why'd I pass that? Why'd I pass that? Why did I fucking make that decision to pass that ball? Fuck off to Mary Gray, you've been by far their best player. Interesting pass. So, Mr. Zebras, answering my question about what you like in games, has said he likes story-based games and action, but also open world. So, like, basic Kingdom Come Deliverance is like perfect for you. Then it's a story-based game. So Kingdom Come Deliverance is a story-based game. It's got action and it's open world. So that's, you know, if you like that game. And Gethin Hall's answer. I keep calling you Mr. Gethin Hall. I do apologise for that. I'm just so used to saying Mr. Zebras. I might call you Zebras and Gethin from now on. Makes sense, doesn't it? But yeah, Gethin said something that draws you in, that you feel involved in, or a game based on something you enjoy. For example, FIFA. And Mr. Zebras didn't pay any money for FIFA because a footballer gave it to him. Well, you lucky fucker. I had to fucking pay for my copy of FIFA, you bastard. Well played though, get a fucking free game of FIFA, fucking well done. But yeah, I agree both though, like, well, obviously I agree with what your opinion is, but I just can't speak at the moment. What am I saying? Completely lost my train of thought. Jordan I. Oh, what? I can't shoot, I'm shit. I'm actually shit today. Yes, a game that draws you in, I think, is probably the best thing in a game. If a game can just draw you in and make you play non-stop, like for me, Ni no Kuni 2, as soon as I bought that game, I was playing that non-stop for about fucking 30 hours, just because, oh, don't be injured, Moses. Who's marking him? Moses, obviously. Fuck you! That was lucky, because he made a mistake. Why was it Chaplin going for that? But yeah, a game that draws you in is probably the best indicator of how good a game is. If a game could be absolutely shocking, but if you play it and you want to play it over and over again, that's a good game. For me, I know it sounds really sad at the moment, but Minecraft, I've been playing that a lot recently. No idea why. Just for some reason one day I thought, you know what, I've just new trophies on Minecraft. Well, it's not new trophies. Trophies I haven't got yet. I'm going to play it and try and get the trophies. And it's drawn me back in again. I'm enjoying playing it. Good ball into Isaac. Oh, I suck. Wee. It cost $99 in Australia for it, which is about 40 quid. Shit, dude. I didn't realise the dollar in Australia was that different. I thought it was only like a 2 to 1. I didn't think it was like a 2.5 to 1. But again, I don't really know Australia that much. You know more than me. I'm not going to deny that. You live there. Hopefully, anyway. If not, then you're a liar. But I think you do live there. I don't think you would lie about something very obvious and something quite easily checked. Oh, who's marking him? I am kind of struggling this match. Not taking my chances. Isaac, you're free. Don't... Go away. Go away. Go away. I just suck massive wee. I don't, but in the game I do. But yeah, for me, a game that draws you in, probably the best example of a good game. If a game doesn't draw... Oh, where are you going? Who's Leo? Oh, Leo. What seems to be the problem? What the hell was that game? Singing songs from random games there. Screw you. Right, Van Bergen. You've got the run of Chaplin. You've also got the run of Isaac. Chaplin is a better choice. You've got it to him. Connor Chaplin couldn't get the shot off. And Capino saves it. Yeah, when I come over to England, I had $200 and got £100 for it. Shit, dude. That exchange rate is shocking. Alexander Isaac. Oh, just fucking... I'm not turning the goalkeepers up. I was thinking about it before this, or before I started playing. Nah, fuck off. They're assholes today. But I guarantee if I play again at a different day, they'll be shit again. Fucking shocking, man. How are you not getting that? Moses, easy header. That's a kick. He's not even headed it. Nope, don't know how that was the right pass. But question, stupid question, but do you speak any Welsh? No. I actually don't. No, I actually don't speak any Welsh. I don't speak any Gaelic, which is Irish, I believe. But no, I don't speak any Welsh. I would like to. I might actually learn different languages like Welsh and Gaelic, just so that I can swear in different languages and not get like, not told off for it, but not get caught out. Unless somebody speaks Welsh or Gaelic, in which case I'm fucked. But I would love to learn different languages. I learned a bit of French, basic French, did my GCSEs in it, well GCSE, not GCSEs, and got a C, which is Spanish, which is very strange. I got a yes in Spanish for my French. I also did a bit of Spanish, that was basic bitch Spanish, and I don't remember anything. I actually don't remember anything from Spanish or French properly. I remember Legolas is a church. Or Legolas. But Legolas, the guy from Lord of the Rings, in French, is a church. That's what I remember from my GCSEs. Which is pretty sad considering it was 5 years of my life, not life, but 5 years studying French, and I can't remember fuck all apart from the church is Legolas. Your touch is about as fucking good as a bad joke I could say, but I'm not going to because it's very offensive. I don't want to say it. Victor Moses. Love Victor Moses. Oh yeah, who's your favourite footballers of all time? Could be any player. Well, I'll get words about... Oh shit, I can't speak. Guys, help. I've lost the ability to speak. No, but fuck me. I'll eventually speak and ask a question which will be very entertaining, and I'll be able to do a bit more banter from it and a bit more content, so to speak, but I can't speak at the moment. Wow, that was shit. What is your favourite... Who is your favourite footballer currently? So a current playing footballer. It could be from your favourite team, least favourite team, or name your top three. Up to you. Favourite footballers currently, and your favourite footballers who have retired, but who you've seen in your lifetime. So don't say people like Pele or Maradona. People you've seen play in your lifetime, or, you know, even if you would like, for me, you know, I'll name my three favourites at the moment and my three favourites who are retired. So for example, my three favourite players who've retired, who I have seen in my lifetime, are Hernan Crespo, by far my favourite player. Second, good old Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank, also of Chelsea era. And I believe Essien might be still playing, but if it's a third choice, it's either Essien or Lee McCulloch. Now, Lee McCulloch, if you don't know who he is, look him up. Wigan, legend, Rangers, through and through. Quality guy, nothing but respect for him. He was a great footballer and just a great guy in general, so yeah. I'm going to actually play Loftus-Cheek out on the right. Then my three favourite players who are retired at the moment, so Hernan Crespo, Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank, and then Essien and Lee McCulloch. And for the three favourite players currently, first favourite player is Victor Moses. Can't beat a bit of Victor Moses. Love that guy, loved him at Wigan, love him at Chelsea. Victor Moses, by far my favourite player currently. Second favourite player, probably... Hold on a minute. They almost scored a goal. Mitch Austin, Aaron Creswell, and Dybala. Good choices, good choices. But my three favourite players currently, Victor Moses, without a doubt. Loftus-Cheek is second. And then, third choice, current players I like. I do like Mbappe, but I don't think he's my top three. I think he's a promising player, but I don't think he's my top three favourite players. Hold on a minute, Jack Byrne. Why are you blocking your teammate's shots, Alexander Isaac? What's wrong with you, mate? And third is Schürrle, Andre Schürrle. Love the guy at Chelsea. I think he's a massively underrated player at Chelsea as well. I'm going to concede in the last minute, aren't I? I ain't going to concede in the last minute. I'm annoyed. I hate this game. I actually hate this game. They had one shot on target. Well, not one shot on target. One chance at the end and they score it. Because what am I doing? Fuck me. I fucking suck dick at FIFA. I'm actually going to lose the fucking title this season because there's 14 shots, 4 on target. Who's fucking playing? Stevie Wonder up front, can't hit target, can you blind bastard? Or is it fucking Olivier Giroud at fucking moment? Fuck this game. So I'm going to go through people what they've said because I'm now over my annoyance. Mrs. Zebra's current favourites are Mitch, Austin, Aaron, Creswell and De Boerle. Good choices. Geffen, favourite players. Gareth Bale, he's Welsh. I expected that. David De Gea, very good choice. De Gea is a very, very good player. And then you went with, I can't read because I'm somewhere else. Oh, Varane, Raphael Varane. Very good choices. Mrs. Zebra's from people who retired were Archie Thompson. I actually don't know who he is. Might check him up. I'm probably stupid for not knowing who he is. David Beckham, very good choice. And Tim Cahill. I expected that once again from you being Australian, but Tim Cahill, quality player. And from Gethin, people in his lifetime who retired, Zidane. Actually, as a player and a manager for Zidane, I think is just, yeah. Zidane, by the way, just 2.5 seasons at Real Madrid, 3 Champions Leagues. Greatest manager of all time? Potentially. And then he also said Vidic and Ronaldo. Vidic. God, I hated Vidic so much, because that was when Wigan were in the Premier League, and all the Wigan players, I think it was mainly Rodriguez, kept getting on Vidic's nerves. There was fights between them all the time. I loved it, because it was fun to watch, but God, I hated Vidic. And then also Ronaldinho. Very good choices there. Ronaldinho, such a nice guy, such a great player. Yeah, fair play to him. Also, my current favourite players, Kante is creeping up there, like alongside Essien. Love them too. Love Kante, love Essien. Quality players. I'm going to train up Vidal Preu. Give him a bit of attacking prowess. Yeah, but Zidane, Vidic, Ronaldo, quality choices there. I'm just absolutely sweating. I know you don't want to know that, people, but I am, and it's horrible. Oh my god. Right. I can't believe I fucking lost. I suck. Well, I didn't lose. It feels like a loss. 2 months with a broken elbow as well for Joe Gomez. Yay! And you are not happy because you didn't start. Oh, did I lose? I felt like a loss. And now I've got no Joe Gomez for 2 months because he's broke his elbow. And now I have no backup centre-backs. Fuck. Bammert? Or Bergeron Perez? Burke can play at fucking centre-back. I remember. Right. Arch Thompson was a Melbourne victory. Melbourne victory. Probably why I don't know him, but I should really learn people who aren't English or playing in England. What have I got left to do? I've got 2 games left. I'll probably get these 2 games in and then finish off this stream. It's been a good stream. Well, it's not been a good stream for games. I won 3-1, lost 1-0 and drew 1-1. I've been shit in the Premier League, but good so far in Europe. And if you like seeing players fight, then you should watch AFL Biggest and Best Hits. I will do that. But now, we've got 2 more games left. I'm going to try and get these games done relatively quick. Just, come on, let's get this done. Let's get ourselves solidified in top spot in the Champions League. Although it'll be difficult against PSG, but it's not a massive game for me. For a guaranteed qualification. So I'm just going to use a bit of a rotation side. We'll give Massey a game, why not? I'll give Forcementer a break for Reece Burke. I'll keep the rest of the players on like Gilbert. Actually, no, I'll play Loftus-Cheek, he'll go back in. Get him a bit of game time. Moses will keep playing. I will put a right back on the bench. I won't, I'll put Bammett on the bench. Who can play right back. Chapman have a bit of a break. Good old Chappers. And I'll put Lang on the bench for Chapman actually, yeah. Give him a bit of a break. Yeah, brutal. Fucking, yep. I just sucked penis. You did meet Aaron Moy. Oh shit, dude. I have met one player and he was a player I did like. He's my top player, well, my second favourite player. Hasselbank. When he was managing Burton Albion, I went watching Wigan match. I was sat behind the dugouts after the match when I got a picture with good old Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank. He was a bit impatient at the time because literally I think a week after he signed as a manager for QPR, and then his career went downhill. But that's just yeah. But I did, yeah. Oh yeah, Burke. Yeah, no, hasn't Burke left West Ham? Did he not sign for Bolton, I think? Am I thinking of somebody else? I think Reece Burke or Luke Burke, one of them two is left West Ham, I think. I could be wrong. Might be Luke Burke. So many fucking Burkes. It's insane. But, yeah. What am I saying? I don't know. Come on, let's try and win this match. I've got to focus, but I'm not going to focus on the gameplay because I don't think I've been doing too bad. It's just my finishing's been absolutely wank. And Harrison Mitchell, I think he is an Aussie or a New Zealander. He's one of them two. I think he's actually an Aussie, Harrison Mitchell, so let's see if he can get a goal or two. Got good old Ruben back playing as a centre mid. I think best position for him. Oh, they've got Neymar and Andre Silva. Oh, look at this. Can I make Neymar dive? Look at that, he stayed on his feet, people. It's a miracle. Master with the ball through. Oh, well done, Candero Nacho. This guy is massively underrated in the team. Candero Nacho feeds it back through to nobody. Left for Hull City. Hull City, that was the one. Ah, yes. Interesting signing, but again, West Ham, Pellegrini's come in and probably said, you know, you've not been playing for West Ham for the last X amount of seasons, whatever it's been. Rather than loan you out again, I'll sell you and give you a chance elsewhere. Did I mention that I hate this game? And Jorginho is in London for a Chelsea medical. That means if, well, I think, has Conte actually left yet? I think he pretty much has. I've been expecting that for a while now, but as a Chelsea fan, I've got to say, I would rather have Conte leave and have Willian, Loftus-Cheek and potentially Hazard stay, rather than keep Conte and lose like 3 of our better players. Because Willian's been fantastic, deserves a lot more game time. Conte, for some reason, doesn't like him. Don't know why. But again, I think it might be down to the Chelsea thing, though. Loftus-Cheek deserves a chance. I'm not going to blame him for anything. But Chelsea seems to be a very snaky atmosphere at the moment. And it's still there. Our club's been a bit shit. Hopefully with a new manager in, we can fix it. But I don't think it will change much. Andre Silva, you can suck a duck. How's he still got it? Only played for 4 seasons. Shit me. And Kante to PSG for 100 million. Hopefully, Kante won't go. I can understand if he does want to go, but I don't think Kante or Kante actually he officially got sacked then. I knew it was like almost he got sacked, but all the sources saying he was going to get sacked. How the fuck did he score that? Fuck this game. I've been fucked over so far. So bullshit. But yeah. I don't want to see Kante leave. I think that is the one player for Chelsea I want to see stay. Him and Loftus-Cheek. If Hazard goes, we can replace him. If Courtois goes, I'll be happy because he's just been annoying. Not the best keeper in the world, is he? We can do better. Like that. Quarto Patrao. Doing better already. Not Chelsea, me, Wigan. Come on, back on track. And sorry to be announced in the next few days. That's alright then. Fair play, don't mind that. New manager in, hopefully. He brings Jorginho. Don't understand why we need Jorginho, but I'll take him. I wouldn't say no to him. I think what Chelsea do need is to basically just sort that midfield out. That's a cracking finish, by the way, by Quarto Patrao. If I was doing a goal of the month, that would be the only contender, really, because the rest of the goals have been wank. And yeah, I agree, Kante is a great player. Probably one of the best midfielders in the... he is the best defensive midfielder in the Premier League. I mean, just for France alone, that game against Belgium, him and Matuidi just nullified all the threat. That's not a free kick, ref. You're just sucking Neymar's wee-wee. I'm going to say dick. You're sucking Neymar's dick. But yeah, Kante and Matuidi just so good together, and Kante is a brilliant player. If he does leave Chelsea, I would understand why, because he needs to be in the Champions League. He needs to win things, and at Chelsea, he's not winning the Champions League, obviously, this season. Maybe not even next season, who knows. A bit of a counter-attack at the moment. It's a shame it's Jack Byrne leading the line. Harrison Mitchell, lad. Go on, lad. Show us what you can do. Jack Byrne, waiting for the run of Candera Nacho. Oh, Boateng last minute. He was shit, by the way, Boateng. If anybody else watched him in the World Cup, he was crap. But so were Germany, in general. Wasn't his fault, but he contributed to the downfall of Germany. How he still got a job, Joachim Löw, I don't know. Should have took Cerny. They needed Cerny. That person who can just make them runs. Honestly, watching that match against Mexico, it was so frustrating. Thinking, if Cerny was in this team, he could easily just break through that defence. If England win against Belgium, then yeah, quarter is terrible. If he plays, that is. Don't see why he wouldn't. But yeah, if England somehow beat Belgium, which I don't see happening, because let's face it. By the way, I'm actually going to ask questions about England pretty soon, and you two being Australian, well, one being Australian, one being Welsh, I'll get a proper opinion, not some bullshit biased English opinion. But yeah, England won't beat Belgium. Just, it won't. They're not good enough. England, not the first team, not the second team. It's not their fault. Should Belgium have got a better team at the moment? But yeah, my question about the England team is, who do you think the worst player for England was? And who do you think the best player for England was? If you had to choose. And then I'll do the same for Australia. I'll also do the same. I will do the same for Wales. I'll do the best current Wales player and the worst current Wales player. But I want you guys to tell me who you thought the best English player and the worst English player was in the World Cup. And I will see if I agree with you, and I'll tell you my opinion. And I'll give you my opinions on the best and worst players for your countries at the moment. Although I might struggle a bit with Australia, because I can't really think of any Australian players who played badly, but I'll try and think of one. I'm sure I'll make up some random name and probably get something right. Maybe Sainsbury. I don't think he played very well. Was it Salisbury? Sainsbury, I don't know. But yeah, you let me know your who you thought was the best English player and the worst English player, and I'll tell you my best and worst. I have a clear choice for the worst. My best is a mix. Oh, Neymar, he's done me. He's absolutely done me. I'm doing terrible. I'm actually doing terrible. I've got a bad RNG at the moment. If you know what RNG is, random number generator, it's made it so I'm against, like that. That shot is so ridiculous. And Rabiot not even looking at the ball when it goes in. Just so ridiculous. I can't do anything about it. But yeah, Gethin has said Stones, Maguire and Henderson were great for you in my opinion. Sterling has no end product, but was the only runner at times. And you don't like Ashley Young. Okay. Stones, Maguire, Henderson were great for you. Sterling, no end product. But again, he ran. And don't like Ashley Young. I agree with most of what you're saying though. I don't think Stones played superbly well. But I think he had a good... I don't think he played bad. I think Stones was about a 7 out of 10 for the whole tournament. Which, you know, is better than some other people. I think Walker didn't have a great tournament. I don't think he played that well. Trippier was, I think, one of England's better players. But for me, the best player for England was Harry Maguire. Him or Henderson. Easy for me. Him or Henderson. Just, yeah, for me, definitely Maguire, Henderson. Zebras has said, oh, fuck off. He's not said fuck off. He hasn't said that. But I've actually got a free kick for it, I think. So that's good there. Zebras has said Kane did okay, but I wouldn't say he was the best, though. Young, I think, is too old, so I would have taken anyone else. Yeah. The thing with England at the moment, there is no left back. And I wouldn't have took Danny Rose. Not played all season. He's been injured. He's playing now though and being a prick. Oh, Mitchell, that was shit. You bastard. Yeah, but for me, Trippier, Henderson, Maguire the best players. For me personally, Maguire was the best player. Henderson not far behind Trippier. Good attacking wise, defensively not so strong. Especially in that last game. Just didn't really have it on him. Probably a bit injured all at the time, so I might let him off slightly. But the worst player for me for England was Sterling. And I know people say he makes a lot of runs. I know that Gethin said he does make a lot of runs. But he's not the end product. You can run all day. You can. It's like who was it now? Who am I thinking of? Yannick Wildshot, when he played for Wigan, he can take on anybody, run past any player going. He had no end product, couldn't pass, couldn't shoot. He might have scored the odd goal every now and then, but no end product, shocking. And Sterling, at the end of this Man City season, well, the Man City season, end of the Premier League season, how many goals did he score in his last, like, 20 matches? 2? If that? Out of how many chances? 15? 50? Man could not score. He is shocking in front of goal. And this goal he scored at the start of the season, tap-ins and deflections. When it comes to proper chances, Sterling cannot finish. He's not the best finisher of a ball. So for me, that is where England lacked massively. Rashford came on, did the runs, and looked like he had an end product, but he just didn't get enough time on the pitch. You dare score again. My voice. Oh, God. Wow, my voice went completely. Yeah, but, yeah. Wow, Harris has made no saves. Has a lot done it. They've had 2 shots on target, got 2 goals, and Harris has made no saves. Quiet here. But, yeah. For me, Sterling was absolutely crap. No end product. It's not even the shooting, the passing as well. Just, you can pass a lot of times in his situation, could have scored. And when Kane had that chance and it hit the post, somebody, I think, I can't remember who it was, Ian Wright said, who I think Ian Wright, by the way, great pundit, great guy, but he loves Sterling too much. He should have passed to Sterling. Not just on Sterling's record in this World Cup, Harry Kane did the right thing shooting. He had 6 goals, Sterling had none out of like 8 shots on target. I would not have passed to Sterling. Brilliant. How you missed? Clicking my fingers like a prick. Annoying. But yeah, for me, Sterling was the worst player for England, and probably Maguire, Henderson the best 2. Maguire, I think, for me, just tipped it because he had such a good performance in pretty much every game he played. Never did anything wrong. No mistakes from him, and just solid going forward and defending. In terms of... oh, fuck. Every shot goes in. Every shot goes in. It's just ridiculous. Actually ridiculous. I literally can't do anything. I can't do anything against PSG. They're literally shooting and just scoring every shot. Fucking hate this game at times. Massive bad RNG, and I'm not going to finish top of the group at this rate. Although I think they might have drawn their last game. I might be alright. But nothing I can do. I'm going to lose 2 matches in this episode. Shocking, I know. Again, I'm not playing with this fucking England Wigan team in a long time. Mitchell. See, that's the look I get. That's the look I get. Game's shit. It's so fixed at times, FIFA, like massively fixed. And I think this episode, this stream, you've seen it live as well. Nothing I can do about any of this shit going on. The shots just going wide or hitting the post, their shots all going in, and that fucking Palace game, they scored in the last minute. The Bournemouth one. What was that ball in? In the Bournemouth one, you saw just every shot hit the crossbar or the post. It was just bollocks. But yeah, right, on to who I think the best and worst Welsh and Australian players are. For me, the best Welsh player at the moment is struggling. I've got to say Bale, just for the sake it is Bale. How is he still? How have I not got rid of this ball? I want to say Bale, but I genuinely think the best Welsh player at the moment, Joe Allen. And I know people, Joe Allen's shit. I think he's massively underrated, Joe Allen. He does a good job in midfield. He's not the best of midfielders in the world, don't get me wrong. But he does a job, and he's good at what he does. He gets the ball back, wins it. I'm kind of biased towards Joe Allen. I do like him a lot. I liked him at Stoke. I liked him at Liverpool. And I liked him at Swansea. But I do rate Joe Allen quite highly, and probably why I'm a bit biased towards him. The worst player for me, Williams. No question there. He's shite. So am I at shooting. I think half the chances are my fault. Other half is just bollocks. But yeah, for me, for them are the ones for Wales. As for... how the hell is Verratti, by the way, stronger than Loftus? How the fuck is Verratti stronger than Loftus Cheek? Verratti's not that good. Verratti is massively overrated. That pass was wank. Come stain dribble wank. But yeah, Australia. Best player, for me, without a doubt, is your keeper, Matty Ryan. Nothing but respect for him. Quality keeper. I think he could play for a top 4-5 side very, very easily. Oxlade-Chamberlain, really? That's who you've got? PSG literally just bought everybody. Frustrating as fuck. Okay then. I'll just get back on with my point eventually. There you go. So yeah, Matty Ryan for me, the best keeper for... Really the best keeper Australia have had in a long time. Fuck, really? Are you that fucking retarded with your passing? I'll get a lot more angry, by the way, the more this game goes on. I'm not going to rage quit, though. Oh, I'm fucking tempted, though. What are you doing, dickhead? Looking wrong fucking way. Best Welsh player, James Collins. Yeah. James Collins, not a bad defender. Joel is quality for us. Big fan of Woodburn, though. Think he could be good for us. Ampadu. Fuck me, Ethan Ampadu. Chelsea player. Brooks and Wilson also looking promising if they're given a chance. To be fair, Welsh youth, pretty good. It's if they get a chance, they'll be alright. And it's all down to the clubs, which is sad because the clubs don't know what the fuck they're doing. They get new managers in every 5 seconds, and the managers fucking all have favourites, and sometimes they're shit. And you know, you've got to have a manager in place for about 6 or 7 years at least. Jurgen Klopp, Liverpool, absolutely shocking Liverpool when he joined. Like just in the past few years, since obviously that they should have won the title and fucked it up because Gerrard fell over like a bag of shit against Chelsea, which I'm happy about being a Chelsea fan. But yeah, there was nothing going on at Liverpool. Klopp came in, he got given confidence. It was like, you go ahead and do this, 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 and this. We're giving you. I went in, shit me. We're giving you the confidence to go and do this, and Liverpool got into the Champions League final. Massive accomplishment for Liverpool, and before that they got into the Europa League final. They're shit in finals, don't get me wrong, but they give the manager a chance, they give him a set time, and he's done well with the club, and he's still doing well with the club. Master's actually going to come off now. I'm actually going to bring on Vidal Pereira there, and I'm also going to bring on Lang and Gilby for Burn. Yeah, remember subs. Big fan of Woodburn there. Woodburn, yeah. Woodburn again, yeah. He's got, again, quality. But you've got to give managers chances with clubs. You've got to... I think from now on, the rule should be, and this is my biggest thing. Actually, I'll explain it after this match, because there's not long left, and I need to focus and try and get a draw out of this. And maybe, if I'm lucky, I could get a draw. Costa, turn it, inside. Patro. Little dink in. Oh, couldn't get there. Back in the box. How? How? How the fuck did he block that? Cavani, I do rate him highly as well. I think Cavani's a quality player. Backstick. Fucking get in. Ho-ho, bitches. Sorry about the fucking loudness there. I've just salvaged a draw against PSG by scoring 2 goals in the last few minutes with deflected shots off the keeper. Damn, I'm happy. Get in there. Fuck me. That was a pain in the ass. But I think the best chance... Oh, it's a cracking finish. Straight off Trapp's knees. The best chance for youngsters is to go on loan to the Championship or to a lower-end Premier League club, but be guaranteed player time. That is the biggest thing. Cracking goal. That ball into the back stick was brilliant. Just brilliant pass. But yeah, the best chance for youngsters from English youngsters, Welsh youngsters, Scottish youngsters, any youngsters, go on loan to a team that will play you week in, week out. Look at that. 3 shots on target for PSG, scored every single one. Shocking, that. But that is the only chance you have, to go to a club who will play you. If you go to a club that won't play you, there's no point. Like, Abraham went on loan to Swansea, never got played. Or got played, got dropped, came on, played amazing, didn't get given a chance again. Shocking. And West Ham are now top of the league. That hurts. I can't believe I lost my first match. I've only lost 1 match, so I've just drawn 5. That's my biggest problem. Goal difference is amazing. I've got to fucking win games. Yeah, West Ham top of the league. Buggers. Bastards. I've got loads of injuries as well. Shame. Yeah, you've got to go to a team that will play you. That is the only thing you can ask for. Go to a team that will play you. Like, if Reece James gone on loan to Wigan from Chelsea. I don't know why it took me so long to say that for. Turney? Is that an Italian club, FC Turney? Yeah, West Ham are on top. Yeah, lucky you, Zebras. You fucking meh. So annoyed that I've lost first place. Oh, Taylor Lewis, by the way. I think he's Australian, if I'm not mistaken. How do I don't press that button. Go back. Oh, wait. Oh, fuck. I'll get it eventually. Is he Australian? I think he's Australian. Am I... What? Do I know flags? Australia. Yeah, he's Australian. I forgot I sent a scout to Australia. I think I sent one to New Zealand. I don't know. But, yeah, you've got to go on loan. Again, Australia wouldn't be a bad place for loan. If you're loaning out a player who's not good enough yet, like Ampadu, if he went on loan to Australia, he would play week in, week out. No questions asked. And yeah, he's an Aussie. Damn, I just don't know my flags. I suck. I actually suck. I think my game is behind. Well, what I'm seeing on my stream is like 20 seconds behind, so I do apologise if I'm like delayed in what I'm saying. But yeah, what am I saying? I can't remember the words. Why can I forget words so easily? Loftus-Cheek back in for Gilby, by the way. Back on the bench for Gilby. Him in the Bangner, I'm happy with that. Good bench purring. Yeah, but loan, you've got to go out and loan yourself to a lower club, or to like a club who will play you week in, week out. You can't go on loan to a club who are not going to play you every day, or every match. You've got to play at least 30 to 40 games, well, 30 games on loan. If you go on loan to a club, you've got to play 30 games. That's your biggest thing. I'm actually down in fucking 4th now. I need to beat West Brom. But if you go on loan to a club that's not going to play you, you're just wasting your time. You're wasting time, effort. Probably effort's the biggest one, and money is the other big factor. And by the way, if you haven't seen Wigan's new kit, it's weird. I've gone back to the old classic style. I've got a green stripe down it, I think, or green stripes, one on each side. What am I saying? Oh yeah, my idea about contracts for managers. Now, you're probably not the only person. I'm hopefully not the only person who thinks this, but I hate it when managers get given 3-year contracts and then after a year get sacked. I think there should be more pressure on clubs that if you offer, for example, if Conte got a 3-year contract or whatever it was, he has to finish that contract at the club. If you get rid of your manager, like, it's like, no, you signed him for that length of time. You cannot get rid of him unless of health issues, or he breaks his contract. Like, say if he does something really bad. 26 games per season. So yeah, well, say if you go on loan to Australia, you expect 20 games in. You've got to play it like, you can miss, I would say, a quarter of the games, and that's not too bad. Why am I doing this for? Training sessions. Stupid. Yeah, but for me, it's got to be, if you sign a player to a contract, they have to play to that contract length unless they're sold. And unless you introduce transfer fees for managers, which I think there is a somewhat transfer fee, but I don't think there should be. That is a horrible kit clash, I think. It's not too bad, but it's not. I should have really changed the kit. Oh, I was going to go off the socks, really. Blue socks. Yeah, it's not too bad, actually. Actually, better in the sun. Yeah, but if you sign a manager to a 2-year contract, you're going to have that manager for 2 years, and then you can choose to extend the deal and all that stuff. But I'm sick of the fucking, oh, he's got given a 4-year deal, does about a year and a bit, and he gets sacked. It's like, no, you can't sack managers. It's stupid. Brignoli. Former keeper for us. If you sign a manager for an X amount of time, as a club, that's how long your manager should be there for. Because if not, you just, it's why? Why offer a manager a 3-year contract and sack him after 2? It shows no faith, and it makes it so you don't have to actually, like, oh, I sacked the manager, nothing happened. Club doesn't suffer for it at all, and everything carries on like, no, that's a foul. How about that not given straight away? But yeah, you've got to, clubs need to be held accountable. the owners are getting so much shit because, and they're losing all this money, and they're like going to like getting bankrupt and shit because they're hiring managers and paying them so much. Then when the managers get sacked, you can't just sack a manager and be like, oh, you're sacked. You've got to pay him out of the contract, which is ridiculous. And that contract could be like 3 or 4 million you're spending on a manager who didn't do a good enough job, but in the end of the day, your board hired the wrong manager. It's like, no, you've got to be held accountable. So if you hire a manager, he's hired for that length of time. That's it. End of. Done. I'm pretty sure that I'm literally playing against my former fucking team at the moment. That's Donovan Daniels at the back there. He felled Isaac and got away with it, of course. Then they got a Boateng as well playing out on left. Why did West Brom just bought all my fucking players? Isaac. Over the bar. Stupid. Very stupid. Right, this is, by the way, this is the last match in this stream. What I'll do is advance to the next month. I'll do the scouting for the next month. So I'll advance to the first... Oh no, I'll leave it. I'll leave the scouting for the next episode. I'll start off episode of scouting. No point changing that. What a shot, by the way. What a ball. Why am I getting torn apart? Right, so Mrs. Zebras has said, a lot of people that I know, players and family, say that I should be a manager of Melbourne Victory because I know my shit, but I did become a manager. Anyway. True, that's one thing, like, if you know your stuff in football, you'll be good as a manager. Fucking Donovan Daniels. But you gotta give people time. Players get sometimes 3 or 4. Well, they should get 3 or 4 seasons in a country to prove themselves. Managers get about 6 weeks, or in Frank de Boer's case, 4 fucking games, and that's it. He had 4 games. Didn't score a goal in the first 4 games. They weren't difficult games, but they weren't easy games. Got sacked from Palace. And they got Hodgson in charge, who eventually got them the first win and goal against Chelsea. I know, we suck. But you got to give managers a chance. Young managers need chances. And managers who are actually in charge need chances. Because Pep Guardiola, I've got a massive fucking rant about him. In the fact that he's not a good manager. He's average. It's just the only reason, and the only reason that Guardiola, I won't say the only, one of the only reasons Guardiola is a so-called a brilliant manager is because he's been at clubs that have had a shit ton of money and he's basically just been told, you spend what the fuck you want and bring in whoever the fuck you want. And that's it. He spends about £50 million per player now at Man City, and that's it, that's all he does. He's not like a tactical genius. It's just that he can buy anybody he wants. Same at Bayern Munich. You had the team already. It was basically just yeah, you've got this team. If you want to buy anybody, let us know. We'll buy anybody you want. And other than that, yeah, fuck you. That was it. Done. And that's why he was so successful. But he's not won the Champions League yet at Man City. He's had 3 years now, whatever it's been, 2 years. Yeah, he's won the Premier League and he won it by a long shot, but that's because every other team was shit. Man City were a good year, but fuck me, the other good teams, the other big teams in the league were shocking. It's like when Leicester won it. Don't get me wrong, Leicester were fantastic, deserved it. But it wasn't because Leicester were like just absolutely amazing. It's because everybody else had a shit season. Chelsea had a shit season. United and City had shit seasons. Arsenal had a shit season. Although that's not really difficult for Arsenal because that's kind of a normal thing for them now to have shit seasons. Why can I not defend? Right, let's go and focus on gameplay. For a bit. Who are they chasing? Why West Brom so defensive? You negative knobs. You negative Nancies. Here you going, bitch. Whip it in. There's a guy at the backstick. There's Jack Byrne at backstick. Yeah, you're 16. That would be a bit unfair being a manager at 16, but yeah, why not? Who cares? But I know what I mean, yeah. Sometimes you're too young to be a manager, but at the end of the day, if you know your shit, you know your shit. Oh, fuck. Offside. Yeah. bang on there, Zebras. If Pep is such a great manager, win a title, win something with a shit team. If you can't, I'm not saying West Ham are a shit team, but you know what I mean. In the league, you've got to win a title with a team that's last season finished in the bottom half, or last season finished, did like a shockingly bad season. That is who he should manage. That is, if he is a great manager, win a league with a shit team. Actually challenge yourself. There's a dog outside barking, by the way. It's the most annoying sound in the world. It sounds like it's in pain. I do feel bad. You do look good in a suit, though. That's all that matters, then. Oh, you could be Gareth Southgate and just wear a waistcoat. It's up to you. Kind of both. Right, come on. Get this goal. Get this header. Clark Salter. Freaking lad. Is it West Ham? You're unlucky. West Ham are an unlucky team. I won't say they're a shit team. They've been through a lot of shit. And I think the biggest reason West Ham are so, I won't say bad, just so in the position they're in, is because of the owners. The owners for West Ham are shocking. That is the only reason that West Ham earns top 10. If they had better owners who actually invested in the club, or even owners who give two shits and weren't just arseholes when it came to transfers, and I mean arseholes. It seems like this season they've given Pellegrini a bit more freedom. Like a lot more freedom. It still feels like it's just massively against the managers and the players at West Ham. The fans get on the players' back because they're annoyed, and the owners just kind of don't accept any blame. It's like, it's not our fault that, you know. It's like, no, it is your fault. You chose the wrong manager. You fucking hired David Moyes. Why would you hire David Moyes as a manager? Our team's doing really badly. Let's get David Moyes in charge. That'll save our season. I won't say he did save your season. I mean, yeah, he didn't get relegated in the end, but I don't think that was down to David Moyes. I think that was more down to... Actually, how did West Ham survive last season? Who came good at the end of the season? Who was West Ham? Was it Arnautovic? It was, wasn't it? Arnautovic. Mirko Arnautovic, or Arnautovic, whatever you want to call him. He came good at the end of the season. He saved West Ham from going down. If it weren't for him, you would have gone down. And I'm... Yeah, basically. I think he did save your season. Jordan, that was brilliant. Oh, it's a shame I can't shoot for shit. Why did you run so far ahead of him? Offside, surely? Nope, you played him onside. I give up with FIFA. I generally give up with FIFA at the moment. How is this, like, he was offside, I think, probably wrong. No marking, and then he scores that. Well, nothing I can do. Nothing I can do in this game. Yeah, Mirkonovic is god. They gave 75 million when the window opened, so till then he can buy anyone for shit. And Gethin asks, if you can get in 3 players for Wigan, realistically, who would you want? Also a favourite Crew player? I don't know many Crew players, actually, so I do apologise. I don't know any. I've not seen Crew play in a good few years. I think it's been about 7-8 years since I saw Crew play. So I can't name one off the top of my head. But if you named a few, I could give you my opinions on them. As for Wigan, players realistically they can get. Permanent signings, I think we need a left back. So, realistically, who can we get a left back? Sessegnon's brother. Not the good one, who I can't remember the name of for some reason. Not the one who's doing awesome. The other one. Ryan Sessegnon, is it? Or is he the good one? Who's a good Sessegnon for Fulham? The one who's scoring all the goals. His brother, I think Wigan could get him. He'll be a good signing. Probably need another centre-back. And centre-back. I actually can't think of any centre-backs at the moment. Most of the Crew players are shite. Fair enough. centre-backs. I'm trying to think of, like, Championship and Premier League players who aren't that good, like relegated players from the Premier League who could and wouldn't mind joining Wigan. Although I do like Wigan's centre-backs at the moment in Dunkley and Byrne. That's a foul. Not going to get given. Alright, good game. 10 out of 10. I actually cannot think of fucking centre-backs at the moment. None pop to my mind. Definitely that Sessegnon brother though. Can't remember his name, but Sessegnon's brother. That'd be a good signing. Struggling to think of any more signings that Wigan could make. I think they made good signings so far. Stephen Sessegnon, yeah, he'll be good. Yeah, he plays right back. Shit. Yeah, I'll definitely sign not the good one. Whoever the bad one is, he can easily play at left back for us. In terms of, I think Chaplin will be a good signing for Wigan. He did play on the Cook before. I think he's like a midfielder / attacking midfielder. But we brought that De Silva Lopez instead, so it's like we got him. Why would we need another person? And oh my god, fuck West Brom. Oh, I say the one which was fuck West Brom. How did we not get that? I'm gonna fucking draw this game. I'm actually gonna do shit this episode. You are seriously gonna get in my way for that, you arsehole. Into Isaac. It's annoying me even more that West Brom are back in this game because it's my former team basically they're playing. I couldn't get the win the header, please. Oh, you did win it, but straight back to him. Wow, that's a noisy bike outside. Holy shit, sorry about that. Why is my players not mark up? Are they stupid? Can't believe that. So yeah, Steven Sessegnon, not Ryan, not the good one. Chaplin, wouldn't mind having him. I think he'll be a good signing. And I can't remember the guy's name. I think he's like a young centre back. Like on loan, Ethan Ampadu. I'll take him on loan because he's not going to get game time for Chelsea, and he will play quite a few games for centre back for Wigan, or even as a central defensive midfielder because I know he can play there. So I'll take Ampadu, and on loan though, Chelsea won't sell him unless the new manager comes in and don't want him. And who else realistically? I'm trying to think of like a Championship player last season who was good but not fantastic, who wouldn't mind coming to Wigan. I won't mind seeing James McLean back at Wigan. James McLean played for West Brom. Is it McLean? McLean? But James McLean, isn't it? Left winger for West Brom. He is a beast. Love him. He's an arsehole, but he's a fucking great arsehole. Great player. Wouldn't mind having him back at Wigan. We miss people like that. And who else realistically can Wigan sign? There's not many people that Wigan can realistically sign. Why did I bring off Loftus-Cheek? I did not want to do that. Van Bergen could come off for... I'm going to play Burke further forward. I'm also going to play Schlupp on the left. Tehoras, the 17-year-old left winger that left Melbourne City for Germany. So I think he'll be good. He'll be good, yeah. Good. I think Wigan do need some younger players, but also some older players. At the moment, I'm trying to think of some older players who wouldn't mind joining. But at the moment, I can't think of any. Who else got relegated? Stoke got relegated. I don't think any of the players would join Wigan. And who else got relegated? Stoke. Who got relegated? No, Stoke. Swansea defenders. Don't think any of them would join Wigan either. Maybe that Angel Rangel. No, the one who right back for Swansea. I'm not sure if he retired or just left Swansea. If he's still playing, as a backup experienced right back could be quality. We kind of got rid of a lot of experience with David Perkins leaving. Kind of annoyed about that. I love Perkins. Great player. And he won't get game time though, which is annoying. But I think England, fuck me. I think we're going to done well with the signings so far. Can't complain about any of them. Hopefully they just actually get to play matches. And hopefully he gives Devante Cole some game time. I fucking hate Isaac. He's been the biggest problem for me. He can't do shit in this match. My defence has been shocking. Livermore. I don't think he would join Wigan, but if we had the money together, probably put an offer for him. What? This is attack. They fucking just don't attack. Come on, Moses, lad. Lead the attack. Who is this Rodriguez? It's not Jay Rodriguez, because he's a defender. James Collins could join. Maybe alright. Experienced centre-back. I'm getting yellow card for some reason. Fantastic game. I'm actually going to draw this match. Now, you saw, people watching, you've seen what's gone on. You've seen how I've been fucked over in a lot of these matches. I got lucky against PSG. I got fucked over against Bournemouth. I've been fucked over against West Brom. And I got fucked over against Palace. This is why I get frustrated with FIFA for. Because it's so bollocks how nothing matters. I can have 800 shots. Good shots as well on target. And then they can save shit like that. How the fuck did Brignoli save that? And now we know he's a 74 overall keeper. And that shot, I don't think it was going in. So maybe actually I'm glad he saved it. But how are they saving shit like that? I'm generally annoyed with this game. I've drawn this match because of bullshit. I actually might lose it yet. Am I actually going to lose this match? Is it giving them extra time so they can score a goal? Yes, it is. Why are you punching that behind? If they score from this corner, I'm going to fucking throw my controller through the fucking ceiling. Win the header, please. I almost threw my controller. I was getting ready for it. Bring back Nick Powell, problem solved. Honestly, you might have been wrong. I generally might need somebody like that. I've drawn a match again. How have I not won this match? Where did they get 3 shots on target from? Tell me, explain to me, game, where they came from. Apparently they all came from the same area. Dominated the match, didn't get the win. I actually think that that is the worst episode I've ever had at FIFA. 2 draws against West Brom and Palace. A draw against PSG. Yeah, I beat Spurs at Moscow. Then I lost against fucking some other shitty team. Who did I lose against? No. Bournemouth. So this episode, 1-3-1 against Spurs at Moscow. Lost against Bournemouth. Won't give a shit about the friendlies. Drew against Palace. Drew against PSG. And then drew against West Brom. What is going on? I've got an injury to Joe Gomez, who's out for 2 months. And now Connor Chaplin can't play this next match. But it's against Chelsea in the quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup and playing my second team for that anyway. I genuinely don't know what went on. I think I just had some really bad luck. It's only because you saw him in his shots. My shooting wasn't great today, but hitting the post, the crossbar, having those shots all go in, it is frustrating as fuck to have that happen. But anyway, coming towards the end of the stream, so thank you Gethin and Zebras for watching pretty much all the way through. Massive thanks to you guys. When I do stream again, I might try and make it somewhat later in the day. I might try and do 2 streams a day, if possible for me, depending on work and everything. So if I can, I'll stream in the morning, like a normal Wigan stream, and then might stream later in the day, playing different types of games, and you know, that kind of stuff. But I'll tweet hopefully from now on when I'm going to stream. So check out my Twitter. I didn't tweet this time because I'm an idiot. And it was kind of off the cuff stream. I wanted to test things out and it all worked. So I'm kind of happy about that. I'm just going to advance forward to it here. And you can see next episode, we're going to have games against Chelsea in the quarter-final of the Carabao Cup. We've got games against Derby, Southampton, Swansea, Stoke and Brighton in the Premier League. And also Villarreal in the Champions League group stages, which we actually kind of salvaged some pride from. So that next episode, that's for 7 games, which will be about a 3-hour episode, I believe. So that'll be next time. I'm not sure when that'll be. It won't be this weekend. It'll probably be sometime next week. Maybe Monday or Tuesday next week. Not sure. Probably about the same time as this one. But yeah, buying Nick Powell. It's not a bad shout. I'm so tempted to bring him back. Good old Nick Powell. Also, if you want to get your transfer suggestions in, I'll be able to do them. So it won't be the next episode or the episode after that. He's only 73 overall. Shocking. Should be higher than that. Not next episode. Maybe one after. I'll be doing the obviously the transfers, so I'll get you guys' opinions and all them. But yeah, thank you Zebras and Gethin for tuning in. Pretty much all the stream. I know, been chatting. If you want to join in the stream normally there. If you want to watch it on YouTube after, it'll be on YouTube. Yeah, thank you for watching this. I'll see you again next time for more of this Wigan Career Mode, more streams. I don't know when to end it, because I'm not sure when it's going to finish. So, yeah. Cheers for watching, guys.